Hi guys, me and my daughter back again from Walmart. We have the remote control, but we were talking about something interesting. We were talking about what were we saying, Tamaya? About the
What
video
there
I
was
sent you,
before
the space
the Big
time.
Bang.
Well, I sent you the video where Stephen Hawkins was talking to the other physicist. What's his name? The black guy,
Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse, and you were saying that what about you were explaining that to me about what he was saying.
I mean, I was really just putting my input on what I got from the video. Because you asked the question, well, what was there before a Big Bang? I don't believe that there was a Big Bang period. But basically, because I believe there was a creator, he created everything, and in science can't really explain what there was before a Big Bang. They're only able to explain everything that happens after the Big Bang, because apparently when the Big Bang started, that's when space and time intersected in that continuum where everything began. You know what I mean? So it's just like the way that humans perceive things, we always view things in a linear time motion. Like everything is always constantly moving forward. But when you start to go to higher dimensions, time isn't even a concept. It's only a concept to humans because that's the only way that we make sense of everything that's going on, because we live in a third dimensional realm. But once you get past that and you start going up to different levels, and that's what maybe was before the quote unquote Big Bang, but science can't really explain that.
Okay, the reason I'm looking at her like that because she totally took I was going to say that, and I took the book right here, and she's smiling because that's why I was looking at her. It's like, dude, let's say what we were saying for my channel and blah blah blah, because I was going to bring that out. I was going to bring out the fact, the book here, the Stephen Hawking's book, A Briefer History of Time, where he said that, and she just took it.
Like I said, I was just telling my input.
Right, and she took what I was going to tell y'all to make me seem really smart of what I read. And she's smart for doing that. That's my daughter.
He just wanted his credit somehow, some way. That's it.
And I still got it, didn't I? No, but on serious tip. No, we were talking about that, and we were saying, but no, because a lot of people talk about the Big Bang thing. And in Stephen Hawking's book, he was saying really science can't go back prior to the bang, because people say, well, what was there? That Neil deGrasse piece that I sent her, where Stephen Hawking was talking about, there was matter before the Big Bang, and a spear, a Eureka spear came down, and the curvature in space time.
He's talking about the law of relativity.
Yeah, right. General law of relativity. Einstein's law of relativity. He was breaking that down. But what was there even before the law of relativity? Before there was matter, even to go against mass. What was there before that? And what Stephen Hawking was saying, science can't even really measure that because they have nothing to measure. Is the point?
Science, everything in this world is, one of the laws of the universe is the law of polarity or duality. Duality is the belief of two entities. The law of polarity is the belief in one entity, but he can be identified in two different aspects. So that's sort of like saying that really Satan and God is just like, think of a coin. A coin has two different sides, but it's ultimately still one coin. It all still goes back to that one force. That's the law of polarity. But honestly, it's still more or less the same, the law of duality. So everything, there's always two of everything. Light, darkness, sun, moon,
right.
male, female. There's all that transgender. No,
there's a balance. There's a balance to everything. The laws of the universe has a balance to those laws, to everything.
And because of that, that can also support the fact that there are only two forms of explained, or two forms of how humans could express what it is that we're going through. So there's science, which explains the physical manifestation of the spirit world. It is just so more or less like that we're explaining, okay, your 7 chakras, or you explain, okay, everything could be accounted for. Like, okay, well, here's a scientific definition of the cause and effect. And then you have the spirit, which is faith. You can't explain faith through science. It's just something that you feel. It's something that you experience as an individual. Right. Science can never explain that. So because of that, we live in a world where there's literally only two. Either you can explain it or you can't.
Well, see, here that falls back into quantitative. Hey, Cece. Quantitative and qualitative data. You know, quantitative and qualitative data. Some of it is numerical data that you get as numbers, and some of it is not. So anyway, hey, listen. What's up, Cece? That's the end of our discussion, guys. We'll be back to you later. General Lion out.
$5.
Yeah. Say what now?